Fire. Free game on Steam. We playing through, yo, and we gonna see how this game goes, yo. How about fun time, yo? Alright, variant. Ooh. We got it. Ooh. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Low. Low it is. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright. Little 8-bit kind of throwback here. Examine. A strange device. Strange device, you say? What? Well. I wonder what this could mean. Oh, look. Read that sign. Read that sign. You can check out the controls in the pause menu at any time. Well, let's see what this does. Hold down to fall through platforms. A classic. Anybody who's ever played video games should know this by now. Oh, look at this. There is currently no way to save your progress. Man, we got like some kind of like one shot. Use jump to overcome obstacles. Well, duh. Haha. Sign. Walk over and carry items. Ooh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Haha. Enter. You're entering through the maze. Be careful. Well, duh. Look at me, I'm flying. I'm flying. Yay. Jump, jump, jump. A jump, a jump, a jump. Read sign. A magical journey awaits beneath the clouds. You don't say. I wonder what this journey could be. Oh, well, maybe it might work better if I jump to the right spot. Hey, look at that. Somebody else notice that spooky looking moon? Oh, look at that. I can talk to the fire. I've heard of a burning bush, but this is ridiculous. Come on now, y'all. Hey, person. Hey, I'm a person. Alright, first time ever. I'm starving. I fear that to die very soon. And my light will go out forever. Well, don't let your light go out on me. Oh, wait, this is an RPG. Nice. Would you help me out, kind stranger? Oh, God, a talking fire. Well, yeah, that's the first thing I would say. Isn't it yours? Well, yes, I'm impressed, too. Took me some time to get used to it. Would you help me out, kind stranger? Okay, well, because he called me kind, and not too many people do that, how can I help you out? Because I am the essence of life. If I die, everything dies. Do you want everything to die? Yes. No. Okay, well, so you'll help me then? Definitely. Okay. Great. I knew I could rely on you. I know a good person when I see one. You know, I'm on board with this fire. This fire seems to know what he's talking about. I'm just saying, you know. It's easy. I just need a little firewood so I can keep burning a little longer. Firewood? I can get you some wood. Oh yeah, I can get you some wood. Yes, yes, but it has to be a special kind of wood. Too easy of a joke. Insert joke here. There's a good tree in the east. His wood is good. I've heard of some good wood. Okay, does that tree have a mustache? Okay, sure, why not? Whee! I travel. Mountain, temple, sacred forest. Oh, well, that was a bummer. Up, down, left, right. Sure, why not? Landmark, the broken bridge. Whee! Oh. Greetings, human. Oh my God, what are you? I can't handle this darkness. You need no soil. You need to soil. No need to soil your pants. I cannot read. Ever had the feeling someone was watching you from a dark corner? Well, I always did feel like somebody was watching me. Or are you being followed at night? But no one is there when you turn around. Well, yeah, that's all the time. That's probably me. Or one of my coworkers. I knew it. It's a business to scare the hell out of people. That'd be a lesson, kids. But I'm on a break right now. It's nice to have you. Hey, chat everyone once in a while. Well, good for him. Any idea how I get over this bridge? That bridge is pretty busted, isn't it? Well, no shit. That's what I just said. You can easily vault over the gap if you gain enough speed. I can only walk. I'm too slow. That's not a problem. I can teach you how to run. I'm just saying, if I'm talking to a dark shadow in the night, I might be running already. It's a pleasure seeing people run away. How does it work? Close your eyes. Envision that unique feeling. The creeping anxiety you feel on an empty walkway at night. Someone is behind you. Cold sweat oozes from your skin. You can almost feel that dark presence crawling up all your spine. Your irrational fear swells up and it blossoms to a beautiful raging panic. Or in other words, just hold your run button fairly easily. Awesome! I don't know if that's what I would be saying if someone told me that. I'd probably be... I don't know. Whee! Look at me, I'm running! And jumping. Whee! Fly like an eagle. There you go. Ooh, read the sign. Enter the mountain hiking path. Good jumping skills required. Well, I don't know if I have the good jumping skills, so I'm gonna keep going left. Because when in doubt, go left. Bouncy mushrooms ahead. Bouncy mushrooms ahead. Roll, and I begin to roll my eyes now. Whee! Whee! I don't even know what to make of this anymore. Whee! I wasn't expecting that one. Okay. Alright. Well, look at that. Oh. Alright, mustache tree. Give it to me. You are You are the dancing tree. Old and rough. 117. Oh, only the dancing tree. Feel the beat from the tree tops. Oh yeah. Hello. You can dance. You can grow. I feel like a bunch of 80s songs are just about to blow through me. Can you hear me? Oh, that rich birch. What's that tribe? Digging the dancing tree. You know, sadly, I kinda am. Rude. I'll talk to you after you prove you're worthy. Son of a bitch. Show me your moves, boy. Follow the beat. Follow the beat? What do you mean? What? What in the world? Dancing? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dancing tree, old and birch, wooden. Oh yeah! Great, thank you, tree. I'll be singing that the rest of the night. Thank you. Your little dance amuses me. You're keeping the beat alive. Keep the beat alive. Thanks for the compliment. I'd rather punch this tree in the face. You seem like you a decent lad. Maybe you can help me out with something. Actually, I was gonna ask you for something. Huh? You came here just for me? How nice. Well, it's nice to be appreciated, I guess. What is that made you come all this way? I'd like to humbly ask for a piece of your wood. I like to point out that I would like to roll my eyes and look directly into the camera and go, really? Sure, I can spare some. If you help me, you shall have your wood. I repeat, I would like to look directly into the camera and roll my eyes and go, what? Awesome. I'm an old tree. I don't have any children. Okay, my cones never amount to anything. Welcome to the human race. I could really use your help with procreation. I love that. I figured it all out. The only way I can get a son is if you plant one of my pine cones on the mountain in the west. Mountain in the west? Mountain in the west? Oh, looks like I'm climbing up. It looks like there was a rock with a mustache on it. Definitely. Awesome. And I almost forgot. You will need some special gear to be able to climb that mountain. I hereby grant my personal pair of double jump boots. Awesome. Thanks. Nice. Insert Wayne's World joke here. I'll drop that seed for you now. Good luck on your journey. I love how casual this dude I'm playing as just really is with everything, because I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be this casual if I saw a talking tree just randomly, do this kind of crap to me. Hey, a glove! Michael Jackson's coming out. I know it. I'm calling it now. Michael Jackson. Hey, no touching. Whoa. Sorry. No hard feelings. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Now that pun was bad. Sure, don't worry. Need anything? What are you up to? I'm throwing stuff up the mountain to exercise. Well, of course. This is practically the best spot to do so in the entire world. Well, okay, I doubt that, but no, I ran out of stuff pretty quickly. Well, sucks to be him. Need anything? Who are you? I'm the almighty Super Throw. Not that useful, but at least I'm not a dancing power-up. Okay, he's got me there. I live in the clouds with the rest of my family. Like, literally the clouds. Yeah, I'm with this character. You can live there any other way. Never mind. Need anything? I have the seed problem. What kind of problem? I must get the seed up the mountain. The mountain? Atoms really hate going through doors. You're a human, right? Humans can't throw by default. Well, I am human, I think. Although I've been called a monster many a times. I'll thank you. Maybe try throwing the seed up the mountain. You won't find a better spot than this. Good call. I'll try that. And now I'm off to. Alright, why not? I don't think that was the throw I was supposed to do. But you know what? Why not? Haha! I landed it. Do you think I have the super jump now that they were talking about? Sure, why not? Let's fly. Oh. There we go. Hey, look at me. I made it to the top. I'm on my way. I'd like to point out this character right here reminds me of something out of some sort of video game. I just can't put my finger on it. I really don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Alright. Hello. I'm a stone monk, and a student of the wise stone atop the peak. As you hear, to climb the mountain. Well, yeah. In order to get up there, jump up the platforms here. It's easy. Just jump, and that's it. Nothing special to consider. Hee hee. Yeah, why the suspicious act? That's part of the fun! Okay. I don't like this rock. I feel it's just like Dwayne Rock Johnson. Yep, definitely like Dwayne Rock Johnson. He confuses us like he can act. Which he can, so. Mad props to Dwayne. Not so far. Just say the word if you need help. Riddles are my strong suit. Respectable. Good luck then. Just give me the... How do I do this? Progress is imminent. I can do this. Okay. I could use some help. Okay. I thought so. This is a magical climbing chamber with unlimited height. We adopted the concept from a fire-spitting turtle. Wait, what? You used it to climb up some plumbers out. You can't make this stuff up. Alright. You might have already guessed that the distinct gates are the key. Just go through them in the right order, and that's it. Wouldn't be much of a trial if I spoiled the solution now. Don't worry, I have a cryptic tip for you. Listen closely. The solution is represented outside on the wall to the right. That is very specific. I got the wrong tip sheet here. Well, good luck. You know, I gotta say, I'm enjoying the meta-ness of this game. This meta-ness is great. Alright, so I'm gonna go one up in the middle, then all the way to the right, all the way across, into the... Alright, I think I got this. We got this, man. Whoop. We would have this if I would learn how to enter a room correctly. Alright. Up. Up. And then alright. I don't think I got that right. Let's try that again. Oh shit, it changes. Left, and then the rest all the way to the right. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, left, left, all the way to the right. Up, 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 up. Well, that wasn't too hard. There we go. Alright, let's, what was I doing now? Oh yeah, I was collecting the acorn. Come here, acorn. I need you. Crap. Shit. I don't think I landed this one, guys. I think I'm gonna have to do another run at this, so joy to the world. Yeah. Alright. Okay, apparently the little tip for you guys if you ever play Friendly Fire out there, this wonderful little 2D side scroller here, is be careful not to hit the button too quickly. That is what I've learned. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's a bird. Look at that. Popular bird feeding spot. Well, good for that bird. It's better than anything, I guess. Why not? Alright, look at that. I hovered for a second. Nice. Alright. I don't think I landed that correctly. Shit. You know, the sad thing is, people, when, you know, if you're actually watching this, Bo used to be really good at a nice side scroll platformer. The older I get, the worse I suck. And suck I do at this game. Whoops. Alright, made it. Alrighty. Yeah. Look at that. We are getting somewhere. Alright. What is this thing? I am the wise stone. Hard but fair. Think it's a rolling stone, y'all? I oversee the sacred garden up at the hill. What wisdom do you seek? I need to plant a seed. Any tips? Again, bad pun. You can throw the sacred garden, of course. You can use the sacred garden, of course. Just throw the seed directly into the soil. This item will be absorbed by the blessed and fertile ground to help. I can't help but feel like this is a bad sex education video game now. I really just, yeah. Alright. Now what? Welcome back, human. What wisdom do you seek? I planted the seed, but nothing happened. Too easy. Well, if you are willing to listen, I'd be willing to teach you the ways of the sacred soil. Do I have a choice? Without my teachings, your little tree will remain a sad seed in the sand. Somehow I don't feel like that's a bad thing. Oh, sure, listen, I feel like I have to do it, so... Sure, whatever you can help me. A bit more respect, young boy. Start by calling me Master. Fine, can you teach me, Master? So let an old wise stone tell you. Basic gardening requires water. So... This is harder than I thought. So you need rain, of course, you foolish man. Magic rain, the clouds above. You need to grow as a person to get access to the cloud world. Not literally, but metaphorically. Though literally might also work. But I digress. Okay, am I back in college? Is this my psychology course? As a part of this trial, you have to bring me down the river and toss me in. Bo does not like this. Bo is getting very aggravated with this stone. And Bo is not happy with this stone. I will grant you credible strength so you can carry me down the mountain. What am I, in holes now all of a sudden? I am sure. Yes, by the power of Grayskull, why not? So you are worthy. He-Man! Okay, I'm starting to like the stone again just because I can get to say Power of Grayskull. Why not? Bye, fire. Bye, fire. Throw your butt in there. At least I could take a bath. Well, good for you. Oh, shit. I did not hit the button time. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm not Jesus noted. So apparently I am not allowed to walk on water. Why not? Ooh, fire. Hello, humble adventurer. Welcome to my sacred hut, yada yada. What do you need? What's with the attitude? Yeah, what's with the attitude? Bo does not appreciate the attitude, yo. I've just had the worst day. Lost my job to some fancy pants. Hi, Ferment Fire Jerk, who is put here to give away free power-ups. You're the fire across the river? Yeah, that jiggly-eyed bastard. I like this guy. He seemed pretty helpless to me. Yeah, that's just fantastic. Do whatever you like. Just leave me out of it. Don't come back complaining after you're scorched. Whatever, I need answers. Answers? Do I look like some kind of prophet to you? The stone from the mountain told me I should come here for answers. Oh, that guy. Bet he told you to throw him in the river. The fact that he floats should tell you everything you read. He's a real airhead. Nice. So no answers? I need to get a seed to grow. Not my problem. I'm only here to give away power-ups. Power-ups? I'm interested. Yeah, I'm assigned to distribute the flying ability. Nice. So I get to fly in this game? Sure, why not? Neat. No refunds. Also, I'm obligated to tell you that you should visit the Cloud World. Oh, you know what? Sure, why not? Tell me what to do. Real quick, what's down here? Hey, look, another fire. And apparently I'm spewing jizz. I don't know. Holy macaroni, another human. I thought I'd never see another dude anytime soon. Did you stone skip your way across the river? What's stone skip and jump? It's a super jumping technique I mastered. Just at the moment of impact, I was able to jump on the water. Across the river this way. Just like stone skips on the water you throw. Right? Hence the name. Patent pending. And now I'm stuck here. The fire up top wasn't very helpful. After I entered the cave, I couldn't get back out. The platforms were too high for me to jump. Power of fire? He gave me fire. Oh, really? You can actually fly now? He was just repeating lines and babbling about broken sequence. You dig? Maybe you can go talk to him. If I had time, continue. Where was he? But that's not all. You see, you dig? There is a very strange going on here. What do you mean? Don't you see it? The strange shrine in the clouds and very suspicious fire people. How'd you get here in the first place? It's like a feverish nightmare from which you can't wake up. I conducted some experiments down here and the results are quite alarming. What do you want to know? Well, how did you get here? My memories are a bit hazy. I can't remember anything before my arrival. I think we all know what that means. What about you? Nope, it's all blank. It's also, there's something sinister going on here, behind the curtains. Well, please tell me there's a great wizard somewhere around here. There's always lingering feeling of being watched from the shadows. Yeah, I met that guy under the bridge. What guy? The shadow person. He taught me how to run. You seem to have a very different experience than I did. Apparently. I got other questions. What do you want to know? Anything interesting about this cave? Yeah, you dig? Okay, check it out. Like, this cave is strange as well, you dig? And it's the only cave I've seen so far. It has nothing of interest in it. Very suspicious if you ask me. Well, you're here. I don't like that tone. I don't like that tone at all. You see, you don't dig it. You see, I'm a living person, and not some kind of pawn that only exists to chat with someone else who enters this cave. As soon as I have the means to leave, I will. Okay, well, we'll see. I have other questions. What do you want to know? Why they open fire in the cave? Good question. First of all, carbon monoxide poison is not something that happens here. Death in general seems to be impossible. Trust me, I tried. Okay, so we have a suicidal cave dweller. But that fire itself is interesting. I met a lot of campfires since I came here, and they all look alike. I mean, practically identical. And not only that, even if they resemble the fire in the entrance. Isn't that strange? It's like someone got out really lazy and just made everything from the same template.
You're right, but the fire in the beginning looked different.
Yeah, I dig. I remember it looked fake. I have other questions. What do you want to know?
I want to get the hell out of this cave. I'm tired of doing that voice. I hope you people enjoy it. Alright. Well, I guess I'm flying to the cloud people, everybody. Whee! I feel like I'm flying on the power of piss.
Hello, friend. You smell nice. Are you here to play?
A talking dog. I'm not surprised.
Yes, talking. Mother taught me to speak. Bark, bark. I mean, chirp, chirp. Play. Why are you in the tree? I fell from the sky. Bird mother brought me here, gave me food. Brother is still missing. We are separated. There is another dog. Yes, in the clouds. I fell. Can you find brother? Can you fly? Sure, I can take a look. Wow, thanks. I want to smell brother.
I don't even know what to make of that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, goodbye, little fella. I have to say, I'm beginning to question what the hell I'm playing at this point now, y'all. And I guess I'm flying into the clouds on a wing and a prayer. So,
who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Anybody under the age of 40 will get that reference. Or, actually, excuse me, over the age of 40 will get that reference. Even the editor of this video, who is editing this video right now, which I'm going to give a shout out to, has no idea what the hell I'm talking about. And that makes me laugh. Because I'm not even going to bother to tell him. Oh, look, a door. Is that the Mario? I'm digging it. Please tell me that's the Mario flying thing. Why are you bothering me in my house? I'm just looking around. And you think this is acceptable behavior? Never mind, it's apparent your starings are. How did you get here in the first place? Via jumping? Aw, man. Another one of them multi-junk gang. Flying is better, you know. There's no flying ability better. I like the multi-jump. Yeah, you like someone you would. You again, breaking in my house? Do you know anything about growing seeds? Seeds? What is there to know? The basic gardening. Just put the thing in the dirt, pour some liquids over it. I don't have any water. Well, that's too bad, but not really my problem. Then I will annoy you until it rains naturally. Come on, company of human is the last thing I need right now. Okay, let's strike a deal. I get your water, and you leave me alone forever. How does that sound? Best deal ever made. So listen close. You can get water out of the darker clouds. Since watering is not an option, there is a possibility of rain dancing. Oh my god, do I get to do the dancing queen again? I think one of your children holds this. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, Dave. That little misfit is nothing but trouble. You can have it. Are you really just giving away your children? Don't worry, I have plenty more where this one comes from. There's some very dark meta-ness going on right here. And it is sort of depressing in a way, but at the same time, I'm digging it. I'm on my way there then. Close the door on your way out. Touch... What? Never seen a glowing chicken before. Are you living here? Apparently living the life to the fullest. Spent enough time just slaving away, being buried inside its walls, waiting for someone to accidentally free me from my prison, just to be consumed for cheap health, buff, used and forgotten. Whoa, this is kind of dark. But we power-ups can live in peace here. People tend to lack the bars, so I'm off the wanted list. But apparently seem to be on the being asked stupid questions list. I get the hint. Good. I can't help but feel like... I don't know. I just... Oh, examine. Just a regular old stereo. How disappointing. Well, that was. Alright, what power-up is this gonna give me? Someone seems to be asleep in there. Better force the chest open. Is that tongue? Is that teeth? Oh my, was I sleeping? What time is it? I don't have the slightest. Well, no worries. I haven't seen you before. Are you an item? No, just a regular human. Oh, one of those. What are you? A mimic chest. But a basic one. I can't even move properly. It looks really silly when I jump to move forward, so I do it when people are not around. How'd you get here then? Delivery services. Yeah, bad joke. Do you have any... No, we mimics usually don't carry items. So... But that only inks... There's no need to attack a mimic who doesn't hold no items. I guess that's true. Yes. I thought someone was... Oh, a common mistake. The people I eat usually don't have the capacity to make sleep noises anymore. Is this guy a good guy or a bad guy? Because he just willingly admitted to eating people. But that was a long time ago. I'm living the vegan lifestyle. Damn you vegans. You make it look so easy. But you know what? I'd rather die with a fat burger in my stomach. I moved here when how peaceful it was. What do you eat then? Vegetables, rice, tofu. First off, no offense to anyone if, that's your thing or whatever, but I didn't climb to the top of the food chain to eat rice. Although I do love a good white rice with some sweet and sour sauce. Or whatever is prepared when I'm around. I can't really cook for myself. Okay, well, lucky me, I guess. Indeed. If you had met me when I was working as a trap for adventurers, you would be crushed and dismembered by now. Well, on that note, I am off. Bye. Well, this has been a weird thing. I don't really know what to make of this at the moment. I guess it's time for... Oh yeah. Feel the dance. I feel like I got some kind of Native American dance thing going on right now with this thing. I don't really know what to make of it. I feel like I'm about to face, Clint Eastwood or something. Hey, look, the tree! I've been born. I'm still alive. I thank you for bestowing the miracle of life onto me. My father will hear of this. Please speak to him, and I will receive a proper reward. I will, but I will not comply to this demand forever. Yeah. Good for you, I guess. More power to you. Let's see. I guess I'm going back to that nice dancing tree. There he is. How did you fare? There was a suspicion. I forgot what voice I was doing for this tree, by the way, y'all, so just bear with me. The sacred garden, yes. How about a seat? Yes, he is alive and well. That is good news. This deed will not be forgotten. As promised, you may have a piece of my crusty bark. Oh, the puns are bad. I don't know what to make of this game sometimes. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it right now. I do not remember what voice I was doing for the fire, so Bo apologizes in advance for, I should have kept better track, but, this is the first run through, so, how about just cut me some slack? You did it! This is a real deal! Good job scalping that piece of junk. Just take the wood and throw it into my fire, just as we agreed. I think we have freedom force of friendly fire. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Oh snap. What the world? That's angry music right there. That's boss fight music right there. What the world? I trusted you. I helped you. God, balls. That was good. Oh, I am finally complete. What are you doing? I'm unstoppable! This was the last time I have ever had a filthy mortal for help. And now I'm gonna devour the world! And I'll start with you! I thought we were friends. What do you want to do? Stop me? You got nothing on me. You're a human. I'm literally fire! And kids, this is why you don't play with fire. A cherry on top of the fiery cake. I'm also gonna consume all of your power-ups. You bastard. All of you, usually that dancing, you can keep that annoying dancing Dave as an eternal punishment. This game is literally going sideways right now. And now it's upside down. And now I don't even know. What the world is this game, y'all? I mean, seriously, I really don't know. Okay, I have lost all my power-ups now. Okay, there we go. Alright, I guess it's dancing time. Shit. Try that again. Alright, let's try this one more time. This is the one. Okay, I never was good at Guitar Hero, people. So, you know, suck it. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Alright. This is the one. Boom. There we go. I am the first to admit, ladies and gentlemen, that Guitar Hero was never my forte, per se. So, yeah. Just... If Guitar Hero was your game, shut up. It was not mine. I am not a Guitar Hero by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah! Alright. Climb! There we go. God dog it. Alright. And fly. And fly. Alright, there we go. Ah, crap. Alright, we're just gonna start this one over. We're gonna start that one over since I screwed it up so bad at the beginning. There we go. No, that's not the way to go. Okay, there we go. We can climb. Alright, we're mushroom jumping. Of course, why not? Whoa! That was almost a bad thing. Crap! try this. We're gonna jump. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Look at that. Fire be burning. Boom. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. Whoops. This is awkward. I seriously though, now I'm seriously at risk of dying. Are you, happy now? Is this what you wanted? You sacrificed your deepest friendship for the brief satisfaction of putting out a fire. I'm disappointed. But let's not dwell on the past. Will you help me? Hell no, bitch. I see you've learned your lesson here. Keep it alive, they said. It'll be fun. And you almost paid the price. Good for you. The weather shifted. Goodbye. Maybe see you in a sequel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Friendly Fire. Yeah, it's a little fun little side scroller. It's like, you know, the little throwbacks. I mean, there's quite a few more things you can click on and stuff, you know. But I would highly recommend this game to anyone. It's a free game available in Steam. Not a sponsor for the record. Want to make that very clear. Not a sponsor in any shape, form, or fashion. But, you know, I'd like to thank everybody who's sat through this and watched along. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.